And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's the greatest show on earth. It is the afternoon show on Styling Radio, 96.1 FM. So, yeah, we just got done talking about this large man at large earlier. So apparently he attacked somebody. It's not a boy, girl, a dolphin. I don't know. I mean, somebody might identify themselves as a squirrel. But apparently it's made lots of news in St. Louis that there was an attack over on the Greenway Trail leading to Creve Coeur Park. So that would be the trail over at the water park that comes up underneath the bridge and down the creek up to the trail. If I'm pretty sure that is Greenway, yeah. So, you know, something else that makes me think. So, B-dubs, check this out.
What's the word, Easy?
Yeah, so we're all automotive people here, right?
Right.
Could you imagine in 1920s, take yourself back to 1920s.
If I can, I was still in my mom's womb.
Well, you weren't even thought of. I mean, that goes, that's your great-grandparents. So
I'll just try my best to picture it as best as I can.
Okay.
So
the average speed of a car in a Model A was 30 miles an hour to 40 miles an hour, right?
Right.
Average speed, top speed, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you see these old movies and are like, we're being chased by the cops, or blah, blah. You could damn near walk as fast as that.
Well,
I mean,
would say walk, maybe like a sprint or whatever. But even then,
I mean, hell, pocket bikes. Those pocket bikes go fucking 40 miles an hour, okay? And if you're being chased by the cops, and the cops' cars are a little bit slower than a hopped-up car,
mm-hmm.
And it's like, I just think it's funny. It's like if you were over in Paris and somebody went to carjack you or rob you and they're talking in French. I mean, French is like one of the nicest languages in the world, and it was like, me, pee, and fucking, you start laughing if they had a gun pointed at you. It's like, give me your shit, wee. It's like, it just makes me think, these old movies, it's like, we're being chased by the coppers and blah, blah, blah. And a fucking moped or a pocket bike goes just as fast as those cars, It makes me also think, like, if you could go back to the future or back to the past, and you're on one of those, those little Segway, or they're not Segway, what are those things called? Those little scooter things that are motorized that you put the card in. They're all over the fucking city. And if you go back in time and there's a police chase and you're like right beside the people, the look on their face, they'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Shoot. Never see like you said.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah, see, you got my mind stumbling.
Yeah, it's like, you didn't think you'd come in here on a Wednesday and be like, I've never thought about that twisted ass shit. But it's true. Be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm running from the cops. What are you doing? I'm going to 7-Eleven, man. Get a fucking hot dog. How the fuck I end up in the 20s?
Exactly.
My fun. I got those little scooters all over the cities. There used to be, and it may still be a thing. There was a Facebook group. And the most interesting places people have found them. Dude, people would steal them and throw them in a cave, throw them on top bridges, like fucking, they never really broke. Some cities, they brokered a deal. Some of them they didn't. They just showed up and dropped all these things off. And, I'm like, well, what if one got ran over by a car? Well, that's your fucking problem. Now, I got a friend of mine, his brother-in-law worked for a company, and they had to go around collecting those things, right? Because they're all GPS tracked, and then they had to charge them and then put them back out on the street. And he said the most interesting places they found some of those things.
Where at?
Just like in the woods and One was on top of the Chain Rocks Bridge, you know. It's like, how the fuck we get this down, you know?
Right.
You know, just like they were tracking one time, but it said it was out of service, but they kept pinging it, and it was in the back of fucking some scrap guy's truck. So yeah, it's interesting, you know. I mean, the shit with that stuff, you know. So I also see in Drive News, Tesla is coming out with a smaller version of their Cybertruck.
You mean the cyber shits?
Yeah. So that goofy ass skateboard looking ramp, they're making a smaller version of it. I guess oh, Stoner or Elon Musk really wants someone to skateboard ramp this thing, you know, because they're gonna make a smaller version.
I feel like I've seen what it look like, but still, why waste all that money to make something like that? And
well, I remember when the designs come out, and there was 2 other designs that were pretty badass, and this one was more as a joke, and he said, no, this is the one I'm gonna go with. And it's like, dude, how much weed did you smoke that day? But, you know, motherfuckers like those things. I mean, it's like, I got a Cybertruck. I'm like, well, I bet you got a small dick and wear New Balances, so, I mean. You know, and it's like, when you look at people, they resemble what they drive, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you see a Cybertruck motherfucker, you want to slap the fuck out of them. You know? It's like, we're doing good for the environment. I was at this car show and I was a guest judge, right? I'm not going to say what show it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I come up to judge this woman's Tesla, and she's like, wait for it. And it's got the one with the butterfly doors, you know? And she's like, wah. And I was like,
no.
Yeah, it looks like you got dirt in your wheel wells. I'm going to dock points on that. This thing's stock as fuck. And like, yeah, I don't think she placed at that show. You know, I'm like,
I don't person a Tesla. That is different, but no.
It's a fucking Tesla, okay? I mean, it's factory with doors like that, you know.
I think I could be wrong, but I'm still gonna say it anyway, just because there is a model out there that does have the butterfly wing doors. I want to say the Model X or Y. I think Model X. You know what? I'm gonna find out. We're gonna do some research for once.
yeah, look it up, man. Fucking.
Oh, wait a second. So.
Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, this girl had the one that the doors opened up. It was like all 4 doors, I guess, you know, and it opened up going, and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "I'm not impressed."
Yeah, so I was correct, everyone. It's the Model X that has the butterfly doors.
Do they still make it?
They do. It's the year of 25 Tesla Model X. Running from MRSP is from 84,990. I'm not gonna go down the list. Plus, what y'all can do your own research. I'm just saying.
What's the average cost? Does it say that of what it is?
Average cost,
like 90 grand or something.
Yeah, actually, well, plus tax, yeah.
And you're like, plus tax and gratuity.
So they go off every market. What can I say?
Fucking B-Dub's gonna tell you, man, what the taxes are on 90 grand plus gratuity. Yeah, they're about 90 grand. He's like, yeah, and then you got your taxes and all your other bullshit. You know, it's funny, over in Illinois, all them people were buying all those electric cars, right?
Right.
And this was like 2016. They changed the tax rates over there on renewing your license plates, and it went up. But the electric cars was like $800 a registered one.
800.
Oh yeah, they taxed the fuck out of those electric cars. And man, all these people buying electric cars, yeah, you know, blah 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 blah, and man, they got the shit taxed out of them. I mean, I'm like, dude, if you want to drive around a fucking golf cart, I mean, that's basically what it is.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know, now don't get me wrong, some of them are badass, but my buddy Chuck Seitzinger from Street Outlaws, he drove a Tesla, that badass 2,000 horsepower or wherever that piece of shit was. It took him 3 days to go from Oklahoma to PRI because they had to stop and keep charging it. And I'm like, why drive that piece of shit?
He might be driving the Tesla Plaid.
Yeah.
Those things are badass, indeed.
Oh yeah, I mean the thing's fast as fuck. I mean, but
those things are rockets.
Yeah, but the thing is, the battery life is as much as an RC car. So like, what the fuck?
Shoot, you ain't wrong there.
But people, I will tell you this: there is nothing wrong with an electric car if you're doing small commutes, you know. But you do not drive an electric car across country unless you just have nothing but fucking time and you ain't got a job, because you got to stop every so often and charge that motherfucker up for like 2 hours or 6 hours.
True that, and don't get me wrong, they actually not that expensive to charge. I mean, shoot, they don't pay that much, but I mean, I don't know the average cost of charging those things, but
I don't know anything about them. I just know over on Dorset, they put in a fucking Aldi's, and they got a big charging station there, and it's like a block party, like an old school car cruise at the car wash, and these motherfuckers are all out there hanging out watching fucking... I don't understand. They're charging their car, but they're inside their car watching TV.
See, that's the common sense stuff to chat that day.
Yeah, it's something ain't fucking right, you know.
Like,
so.
you got this device playing while charging, but you got what? Come on now, make that make sense. At least turn your car, like the vehicle, off so the thing can charge.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, I've seen some dumbass shit, and I'm just like, that don't even make any sense. You know, like, why? Why people just, why?
Why though? Why? Why?
You know? But hey, you know, if that's what they want to do, then, it is what it is, people. So, but on that note, guys, we're going to pay some bills and get right back to music. You're listening to 96.1 Styling on a hump day, Wednesday. We'll be right back right after this.